Let's talk about the dream versus the reality of being rich. See, the dream that I had was that I was going to become a multi-billionaire. It was going to be easy for me to become a multi-billionaire. I was going to have several businesses. I was going to own 500 apartment buildings. I was going to own at least 10 to 15 different businesses. I was going to have over 30 streams of income. Did it happen? No. See, this is 10 years. 10 years I've had this dream. I've actually had this dream longer. I've had this dream my whole life. But let's just focus on 10 years, the last 10 years. See, it all started when I worked at Mobis in Toledo, Ohio. We got laid off. I came to Columbus. My first dream was to make it on YouTube. I wanted to make it on YouTube, and my content was talking about money like I'm doing right now. Did it pan out? No. Nobody listened to me. I found out I'm not a magnetic person. I don't have a magnetic personality. People don't flock to me like how they flock to other people. Not only that, but YouTube refused to promote my videos like they would promote other people's videos. Were my videos good enough? I don't know. Were they bad? I don't know, because I never got lots of views. I didn't have enough views to be able to gauge whether I was good enough to make it or not. But I put in 10 years. 10 years. I did a lot of things to make my YouTube channel grow. I bought views. I bought subscribers. I put a book on there called The 48 Laws of Power, which took my channel to about 16,000 people. But they wasn't there to hear me talk about money. They were there to listen to that book. So when I took that book down because I could no longer be monetized, everybody stopped listening to my material. See, that was the dream. The dream of me escaping working a job. So when I got laid off from Mobis, I moved down here to Columbus and I got a job, another job, right? And for the last 10 years, I've been working that job, working as hard as I could, right? Still keeping the dream alive. Along the way, what I realized was that, A, this was going to be harder than I thought it was going to be. And B, everything I tried failed. I've had several businesses over the last 10 years. I think I've had about 3 or 4 businesses that I started that failed. The online e-commerce business, I've done that about 2 or 3 times, and those have failed massively, all because I just couldn't find a way to get traffic to my sites that would buy and not just come there to look. The ads, running ads on Facebook. I would run ads on Facebook. Next thing I know, they're shutting down my account. I would run ads on Google. Next thing I know, they're shutting down my account. Things would happen to purposely stop me from accumulating money this way. My last online business that I started, out of nowhere, Shopify contacted me and said they were closing my store down. I didn't even make one sale. Unlike the past, where I would have fought it and tried to contact them to see why they were shutting my store down, I would have tried to appeal it. I didn't even try to appeal it because I know this pattern. I've seen this pattern happen before. I know that this has been a constant in my life. So that was the dream. The dream was to make money as a businessman. But the reality is I'm not cut to start businesses. So now, what my reality is I'm a better investor than I am a person that can start up businesses. I wasn't meant to be an entrepreneur. I was meant to be an investor. Instead of starting businesses from scratch, I'm supposed to buy businesses that already have systems in place, that already have employees, and make the money, collect the money off of that business. I'm supposed to buy systems. I'm supposed to buy investments in stock, REITs, things that's going to make me money. I'm supposed to be a venture capitalist. That's the reality. And the reason I'm telling y'all this today is that sometimes the things that we dream of, the dreams that we have, there's no way that they can become reality, either because we don't have the right skill set, or the dream is just not congruent with our personality traits, our characteristics, or if you believe in any spirituality, they're not congruent with our spiritual direction, our life purpose. If you keep failing at your dream, it's time to face reality. Because your dream, the dream that you want, it's not meant for you to have. There's something else out there that's meant for you to have, but you gotta wake up out of that dream and take a look at your reality. The sooner, or let's just say the faster, that you realize that, I think you're going to put yourself on the fast track to success. Remember this, the dream could span, from when you were 5 years old all the way to your 30. If you haven't accomplished your goal at 30, it's time to start facing reality, because that dream that you had, it may not be meant for you to live out that dream. That may not be your life purpose. You need to take a look at your reality, what you're good at, what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. Build a plan around your strengths. Stop trying to fix your weaknesses. You don't have time to fix your weaknesses. You're in your 30s, you're in your 40s. Forget fixing your weaknesses. Work on utilizing your strengths, because your strengths is what is going to get you down the road to wealth, prosperity, and success. I'll be back. Thank you for listening.